in the next 3 minutes. Let me invite my brother, Norman. This is a man of a no-nonsense man. Manyi asoro for, I'm going to restrict you for less than 5 minutes. Nkumanyi ebigambo bingi ate binyuma. Naye manyi in the interest of time abamu bava wala tulina abantu babulina kaseke luwero balina okuddayo n'abaveeyo. In the interest of time, please be under 5 minutes. Mukubira obugalo.
Thank you. Protocol observed. I'm given less than 5 or so minutes, and I want to thank all of you, comrades, ladies, and gentlemen, for being here. To begin with, I want to begin with a short story of a pig and an elephant. So, sometime, Kazimu Luganda, Mbizi ngazikola meeting, ngemwegamba, ngenda balaga nti nina obuyinza era ntiibwa. Enjovu yali eva mu kidiba kunaaba nga yonna nnyonjo kaalaala. Esinkana kino ekibizi mu kakuba akatono k'embizi nviira nkusinga amaanyi era ndi munene. Olw'okuba enjovu era erina amagezi n'egamba kanviire wambizi ono tansirugaza. Wanjovu bw'atuuka gye yalaga nga bamugamba embizi zikoze emiti nga zigamba okuva leero zitusinga amaanyi otyoboola otya okutuuka ku sseeryo. Nga Wanjovu agamba munnange mbadde nva kunaaba nga ndi muyonjo kaalaala wambizi ng'asaabaanye ettaka ne ŋŋamba kaayitewo leero yeewaane mbu w'amaanyi neffe nga tumanyi tuli b'amaanyi. Abegeewulira amaanyi eyo tebatukema kwagala kusaabaana ttaka nabo kubanga tebagenda kwawula ani wambizi ani njovu. When we Abamu abadde wano abasoseewo n'abakyala, I have a simple description of them. Mu magye g'Amerika bayita ba SEALs, Sea, Air, Land Specialists, nga balina byonna. The likes of Honorable Mabike, and of course, all of you here in present. How do we ensure that we empower the rest of the young people to move by your examples? You talked about strategy and tactics. Until we have a key message, Honorable Mabike and the rest of the organizers here, and this is an honest opinion, message echabulamu. Do you know why? Tuinaba to be, I wrote about them, the to be, MP to be, councillor to be, mayor to be. I mean, there are so many to be's, even in this room. Are we for the elections, or we are there to fight and ensure that there are no elections until things are done to our best? So this confusion will not take us anywhere. Because, so what do we do? What are we preaching to these people and the rest? The to be has hope. So are we for, or we are there to ensure? Because there is a very big distinction between a boycott and ensuring that we fail an electoral process. Those are two different theories. And we know, we do know. I want to say, each one of us has personal pain. And until we have that pain, we can never work towards fighting the oppressor. Those of you who have read some of my books, I've written 6 books so far. I always tell you that my father is RA 13490. He joined NRA 1983. He has retired a sergeant. It's a 3rd lowest rank. So we have reasons why we should be pushing back. Do you have reasons why you are fighting the oppressor? Yeah? So we are pained. I have shared a uniport with 3 families in Imbuya, there, 1st Battalion, when I was in Senior 1. You leave school, you find 3 extra families in a uniport. Yeah? You may not understand what some of us are talking about. As I get towards the conclusion, name calling in opposition. So and so Abamu like, and we have those bloggers there, they know who ate, who was eaten and who wasn't eaten. They hardly understand what we have gone through ourselves. This book here, The Komanyoko Politics, we were raided on 10th March 2022. 9 of our staff at Digitalk, they are even here in present. Yeah? Confiscated 500 copies of this book because some of us, by God's grace, we fight on land, in sea, in air, in space, and everywhere. So let's call upon our colleagues. I know we have colleagues who are bloggers, social media activists. We know them to come back to order. But they want to come back to order when your solves are not exemplary enough to them. Look at the dog eat a dog competition in the opposition. It's like we've lost focus. We don't know where we're heading to. It's simply 2 years from now to 2026, we have no clear message. The elections, or we are anti-elections. What's wrong with us? Excuse me? Can you please look at the other person entering? Wow. So why, when we tell you that there is an oppressor, don't back and look at them? We need to pay attention onto things that hurt us, but most importantly, to ensure that our message is clear. We must have a clear message. It will define our clear tactics and strategy. Or else, like Honorable Romshan said, and so many of you said, we'll be here, of course, club. Gone are the times when people used to fight for the for the bigger goal. Now they fight for positions. I wrote about them, I called them the Indianabo. And comrades in Uganda here, I'm born in Rwengo, and Honorable, you will forgive me. You have some proverbs that I find, no, not really. They deserve some amendment. They will tell you, Nyamantono, kaya nangeri munkwawa. Excuse me, someone is taking a number, and we console ourselves. And then you hear them add, you get? So I want to conclude by, of course, making our pledge as the head and the team leader at Alternative Digitalk. We provide space. We have a media house. Those young people have been here to cover this whole event from morning with no pay. That is one of the critical contributions we can make. All of you here are potential debaters. May you kindly record this number and call our head of programs. Every when you have an idea, come for free and be there. That's what you can offer for now. Because I know media space is also being shrunk, and we know it. Some of us here are beneficiaries of those shows, so we can still have this number and get to this gentleman, get space, talk here. They are free. You come to our studios, and that's a platform we can offer, because we understand that you can't be on that platform and reach to over 10,000 people without necessarily beating them or running them anywhere. The number is 0701 800 212. 0701 800 212. I'm sure he will give you a very wonderful reception. Oh dear. 0701 800 212. Finally, just in a second, I want to quote an American general who said these words. As he headed to Vietnam, he said, "Dear comrades, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed for death. We are headed for death. But I want to assure you that I want to be the last person to board this chopper as we go to the enemy territory. I have no guarantee, however, that I'll bring all of you alive. My guarantee will be every dead body will go back home and be praised. I have no guarantee that we will be with all of you here. But let's pray those who be here that once this country is rescued from the monsters who shed 4,800,000 liters of blood, if Dr. Lurume can confess, if a normal human being has 6 liters of blood, and a gentleman in the name of Museveni killed 800,000 people, he shed 4.8 million liters of blood, and we're here. May God bless all of us. Norman.
Thank you. A big clap for Norman Tumuhimbise. Before he's the CEO, Digitalk Media. It's an online radio station, right? It's an online TV. Digital Media, Digitalk.
It's Digitalk TV. Actually, we stream live on the Alternative Uganda Facebook page. That's one of the things you could do if you want to follow Hard Talk. It's there. The Alternative Uganda is our Facebook page. But also, 1 second, please. People who have big offices. Honorable was saying people are being bought. Do you ever wonder why they are bought? When you become Mundianabo and you have something, bring it back to the young people, and then they contribute to their efforts. But this thing of this by everyone, and when they cry to you, if you can contribute transport of 2,000 to a young activist, please do, because it's also possible that you can still work there. Okay, you can be an MP and any office and you contribute to the struggle. Thank you.
Also, he's an author. He has several books he has written before. He's on market. There's one interesting one. Mpawa Talikaba. I know. The Halloween bus. Mpawa Talikaba. Abamu Mpawa Talikaba. You shouldn't miss this book. It goes for how much? 50. The copy goes for 50,000. He has several books. Please. Mugule obutabo obwo buli mu